All right, not a monster, but hey, we had lots of fun. It came right off a dock, and I'm going to explain something that a lot of guys want to know. There you go. See you, buddy. All right, I'm Luigi Rose. Thank you for coming to iBassing. We got lots of videos, but this one comes from on the water. Summertime, a lot of the tours, they come up and they fish a lot of smallmouth, and you hear all the pros, you got to fish colored line, you got to fish colored braid, colored braid, colored braid. So why do you need colored braid? There's lots of reasons. One, it's mostly for line watching. Now, a lot of guys, when they drop shot, they like to keep track of the line, especially when it's falling vertically. Also, they can see the bite. Remember, drop shot has the weight at the bottom, and many times when you're fishing 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, even up to 50, that first drop, the free fall drop, and you hear guys, oh, we're video game fishing. What that means is they're actually seeing the fish, and many times the bass will come up and grab it, and you have no feel, and you'll just see the line take off. Now, I've been a lover of colored braid for many reasons. I got it on my casting. Now, this is the yellow Maxima. I use all different kinds. I'm not sponsored. iBassing isn't sponsored by any specific one company, so we're always just trying to promote. So this is Maxima yellow. Power Pro also comes in the heavier braids. I like it for offshore pitching. So what does that mean? You're doing weed lines, you're doing heavy cover offshore, not like against the bank, or even against the bank, flipping mats and stuff like that. And it's very good for watching your line. A lot of times the bait will free fall through the heavy grass, and it's just picked up, and you'll just see it move. For surprisingly, even if it's really short distance casting or pitching, you can't feel it. But that yellow or white line is magic. Now, I do a lot of Neko rig fishing or wacky rig Senkos. This one's blue Yozuri. This is quite good because it's a little bit more camouflaged. I still run a marker the first 4 or 5 feet, black to darken it up. And a lot of guys like the dark stuff. If you're fishing trees, this is with the weight. Again, the bait is free falling or it's on the bottom. A lot of times you don't feel it. They just grab it and they swim off. And if you have the color line, you can see it. So if you want more stealth, here's Fireline 20. Great choice. Brutal if you're skipping underneath shallow cover docks, trees, whatever, you won't see the line. And if it's overcast, even more difficult. So if you're a line watcher, this is great for camouflage so the fish don't see it, terrible for your eyes. And again, a lot of guys, this is one of the drop shotting rods I use. This one's got a long fluorocarbon leader, it's called top shotting. So I find that if I leave the knot long, it's really not made for long casting, but if I cut it really short, I got a tag end and it gets all tangled in the spool. So I leave it kind of it looks sloppy, but it actually goes on the spool a lot easier. A lot of people like the white. One thing, I spoke to a lot of smallmouth guys who fish topwaters. They love the white because they say if you look up against the sky, the dark colored braids stand out more. So they're convinced that the white braid doesn't stand up. I think this one's spider wire, or it could be one of the Berkeley ones too. So this one's white, which is very hard to find. Now, why do you need the braid? I love braid, and there's lots of good reasons for it. I just like it for the versatility. A lot of people don't like spinning. I can't understand why. I've caught bigger fish on spinning than I ever caught on bait casting. I'm talking salmon, saltwater fish, even muskie. I've caught them on spinning gear. Drum, saltwater, the freshwater drums, sheephead, whatever you want to call them. Caught some big smallmouth, big largemouth. They handle it. Even steelhead I've caught on braid. And it's amazing. Like the power you have and the damage that it can take without breaking is unbelievable. So if you're thinking, you know, I don't really drop shot, but I want to try out this colored line, maybe with a fluorocarbon leader, give it a shot. I actually like it with no fluorocarbon leader. I just use a marker if you're a little bit paranoid. Sometimes I don't even bother, and we fish a lot of clear water. Give it a try. Good tip. And please subscribe and check out the blog. We've got all kinds of great information about your bass fishing and making you a better bass angler. Thanks.